It happened on the other side. All the remaining members of the club, like a soldier with a nose. Daddy Leader Bear's fat and Thai pup. The boys gathered in one place, ready to act. Then he bribed for 100 million yen to China. There's a reason, because big baby vice presidents got a position at VA Lee just need the name of the gang owner, contact China, and let loose. So the whole group starts to act. It's always good to be here to wait. What about the karaoke bar chosen by Seko? The head teacher said 8 golden incense bandages and know how often we go to that bar. So he did 10 ambushes. But it didn't work. Inside, the president and vice president forced her to reveal who's behind it, no matter how much it hurt. Beautiful people still poured concrete. Suddenly, Seko stopped. He felt something suspicious. As the words of the Sans, Seko crochet in cotton land. To wings of your visit Jiang handrail, a navigation has been the enemy's It's all hot. Quickly find weapons to prepare for. Goro was watching through the camera. I saw a bunch of assassins coming in. I'm in a hurry to tell the Godfather to come to the rescue. Is too far. Let's start now. It won't be there in an hour. So, it's all about self-reliance. The biggest disadvantage as many opponents and the Yuan army with hot stuff to guns the teeth are full of scares. While Boro and the clam only have a knife with a sword, there's no other way. Both of them had to conduct guerrilla warfare. Take a few enemies. Suddenly, the boss appeared to quickly skew to death and steal the guns. Let them go. Goro knows that these are just straw. Go ahead and clear the way. The back is still very crowded, and a guard has found a gun. Let's see what the school looks like, and here and there. On the outside, through positioning into the discovered the name of the Hammer Gang boss. Dating Cheyenne to a villa. Father redeemed the order to the Maverick to rescue. The owner took it all on the way to pursue the enemy. On this side, the enemy enters. He shot down from above to below. Big kid with an axe, low rock close. Not much. Name. He's the deputy of Tokyo's largest Yakuza gang. These guys see you as if you've lost your turn. Also came out to lend a helping hand. Let us fly the whole pot. But I can't breathe. The slightly different idiot kept coming. It's not boring. Boro and the vice president clam dogs together where you have to deal with the 3 guys and it caught their attention. Through a small prompt, Russian dog hooks tires in the back and shoots them in the skull. But these guys are all professional mercenaries. It's not easy. The bottom, the deputy was shot through a wooden barrel by a guy. All hope is on Goro, alone to engage in close combat with us. The dog solved the last guy. End the battle. To see the vice president leave Seko in tears, flowing into a pond. It's too late. And just clean up the bodies. The other side needs a fighter. So he immediately picked up Zoro and the contribution for fun. In the car, Goro, afraid of speeding, will meet the yellow lied and said they'd shoot their aunt. But the dog says otherwise. I always respected the police and never shot them. I heard a soft, warm story yesterday about police heroes. Give up your career to avenge the victims. I heard the dog mention his real name. Goro startled me and didn't dare to say a word. The dog is still telling without knowing that. The idol in the lap is sitting in the back. On the other side, Cheyenne carried 400 million to a golf course village to meet the redhead state of the gang 8 incense gold. But they didn't expect that. The fat bear led a group of quietly breaking into this place. Zoro's car also arrived. I saw your shirt sticking to Ozawa's lover is very afraid. Fortunately, it was otherwise there are no potatoes. The fat guy immediately led the way with the inside. After running farts out of my pants because the fat bear and his friends got inside. Then each of us split up. Use a knife to ask about your health. My father's pig was also touched to the west. The red-haired owner is going to play the standard instead of seeing the fat guy. That's what Goro and the clams also plunge. Give a few knives. Let the high road run away. End this battle. The gang of 8 gold incense has been completely destroyed. The firecrackers also went to the North Springs. The Yakuza are always the funeral won't be able to pass. Of course the guests are as numerous as even invited a monk to preach. He was also a Yakuza before, but now retired to the temple. So, I'm very dedicated to this work. Put them all in the old place to eat. All of a sudden now a guy with a glowing no less than master that I will replace before the Big Babies Guild thought it would be a fat bear who expected the president to choose. He even gave me a watch as a promotion gift. Everyone was surprised by this decision. Dogs are pretty. Goro and he are no longer in the same club. So now the fat guy says to the Thai guy, once I went looking for bird food in Red Light Street. Crazy dog there. However, a local police officer name is Goro. That's the name of the old neighborhood has gone missing, and also the hero appears in the story of the clam dog. In the car. I suspect he's the sink. Taizu said that you can't talk about this to anyone. Leave the rest to me. In the lobby, Fat Bear appointment Bushu and Vice President Goro he punched all 8 of them. Just stated out. Before that, President Seko was the killer girl herself. It's extremely dangerous and has been all so the bosses aren't allowed there to save lives. That's why Fat Bears teach. Because even though also a much older homemaker than Seko, Fat Bear said that. Do you know that if you die, the Kanto family will be in danger? We elected you master. I'm not letting you do stupid things. If you see that inside, everyone will come out. If you beat the whole hall, you will be punished. He tore his shirt. Wrap your finger and pull out the knife to apologize. The Fat Bear is a Yakuza, extremely dedicated and loyal to the game. That's why I did it. Seko did not let him cut off his finger. Goro was also impressed and stopped him. The military said to deal with the president said I was wrong. Fat Bear reminded me, and I'm grateful for that. To relieve the tense atmosphere, Ozawa told everyone to sing a song together. That the late firecracker while singing karaoke, I saw that Goro was alone. Let go of the threat, because he has no evidence to convict. You're an undercover cop. The dog can't stand to see you being bullied. So I squeezed a Thai quail egg. You used to be my commander. It's so weak now. However, Goro stopped him, so he had to stop. I have to leave my brother who was born. The dog was so angry that he went to the toilet. He hit the guy who used to be like a mother beating her husband without mercy. Landing head first, Cho Tai-dung rolled back, scared to run and curl his tail. But the clam has stopped the madness. So chase. The door of death is near and the door of life is far away. Taizu said that crazy son of a bitch is an undercover cop. His real name is Goro. The man you worship doesn't believe. Ask the fat guy. But dogs don't believe. So put on a kiss. Let him put his head under the flying My son is a long-haired blonde. Then he attacked the clam with a knife. Hands are ironclad and so the clam was slanted by him for and then follow it from the top to the bottom. Kuro felt that something was wrong. Under the rain, so two wives wrestled together. Clam dogs with martial arts are not the right I turned the tide and won. When Goro arrived, the battle was over. Russia to run away. Or, you can't save your life. He returned to his room and lie like a drifter. The dog is gone. The boys of Thailand seek revenge, so I called Goro Ra to scare. I forced the vice president when you open a clam's house. It's big. Goro then stole the gun and left right, and the guys in the car didn't miss a beat. However, he did not want to make a big deal. We'll let the fat bear deal with us later. At this moment, he asked for Goro's house in the harbor. The chief wants to collect the net to destroy the Kanto gang. I told you all my secrets. Boss Seko. He was the captain of the Drug Enforcement National Copper. The documents are in his safe. I want you to steal. Evidence of crime by high-ranking officials. It is related to my that he secretly recorded 10. If that evidence gets out, reactionaries will come in. It's to destabilize political security. The shooting will take place. We've got to get it and quietly eliminate everyone. It's not about showing off to the public. It would be better for the country than it would be publicly. Lei was talking when suddenly Ozawa broke to the director, put a gun to her. Goro said, if you kill her, I'll kill you. I didn't realize that Ozawa was a spy. By the director, without letting Goro know. Your never married lover says, I'm a member of the anti-hunting rare animals in Africa. Since the Kanto gang smuggled ivory, they've made elephants almost extinct. This is my favorite animal. So, I'm going to end this by destroying the Yakuza. So I went to work. The director said that the fake fingerprint I gave you, it was also obtained by Ozawa. Goro understood everything. AI also has its own circumstances, so they asked for orders to kill the other is Seko. BBW bears and Granny on the other side of the clam after dressing the wound. Find your lover's friend, who told the story of the heroic police officer. He showed you the picture and confirmed that the mad dog is the police officer has also made an appointment to see say that the time has come. Immediately her grandmother straight to the bald man's mansion. Mouse nose military. While massaging him from behind, you have all the hatred in you. Take out a nail from the cross and hit him in the back of the head. Then she left as if there had been no separation. At home of Fat Bear, she's prepared a poison needle. He suddenly hit you, flipped his jaw, almost lost the strike. Say that I found out you and Goro Dan were hooking up. Turn me into a reindeer. However, he still let the two of you live until now. Suddenly Ozawa pierced the needle into his hand. Toxic agent. He can't resist. So I went back to King's team. In the office when there is no one. Goro hides guns all over the place for convenience. From the closet to under the table. You hide it everywhere. Goro waited for the president to come into the room. Let's go outside and deal with the two guards here. Goro said that I sent you home early today. It is cool to work 8 dogs. How beautiful, but they refused, and 1 ink won't leave. If you don't want to drink Goro alcohol. Suddenly reached out and withdrew under the table. A guy. The other guy shoots the gun and pushes you against the wall. And ran to another location. Out the other guy's delicious gun. When he finished, he rushed into the president's right now. Seko automatically and give all your criminal evidence to let Goro talk straight. I used to be an undercover. They can't accept the rotten machinery. I chose to be Sakura. I knew you were a spy, but without unmasking, I want to recruit you and invite you to join me. All the gangsters, but Goro said I couldn't. I just want to protect justice. Just finish. They both had guns, but only shot both in the middle. Know the enemy has a bulletproof This is like a screen that Seko had used to select bodyguards before. Goro's still better. so he got up
Seko
and
died
broke his neck.
fresh.
Goro took the evidence suitcase to the church. Find the school to report. End of the mission. You're officially free. And get some money to continue to help the victim. In the old shooting, on the side of Ozawa's lover, she's about to make a glass of wine. The dog appeared. Ozawa killed the godfather. He was going to kiss you once and shoot you in the ass. Ozawa said that mad dogs won't let you. The dog now understands everything. They both share the same gut. He immediately caught her. Take her to an abandoned hospital where he and Goro used to be. Then call Chogoro to carry the body to make atonement. To where he asked if you had to read the cover story. Kuro said yes. Do you consider me a brother? Of course there is. I've come this far because of you. So do I get revenge for the fat bear? I have to kill these two. He just finished Goro's straight shot. It means nothing to the brother. Goro tried to kill himself. However, Ozawa because you have another mission. It's pay back to her every night. Through the movie show us, every machine has crackers, but society still has heroes. Day and night sacrifice. Stay away from tomorrow too. If you don't want, you and your family must suffer the consequences. The stork goes to drink at night. The beans must be soft branches, and I don't take any down the pond.